It is now time for us to recognize the award recipients from the graduating class of 2015 and also members of our faculty and staff for special recognition earned throughout this past academic year. So let me start with instructions to our recipients. When your name is called, please come to the stage using the stairs on my right. That would be on your left. And remain on the stage while I finish reading the citation accompanying your award. After receiving the award, please turn, face the audience, pause for a photo, walk over so that I may congratulate you, and exit from the opposite side of the stage. As talented engineers who have spent many years with us, I am quite confident that you can execute according to those instructions. The first award that we would recognize this morning is the Dartmouth Society of Engineers Prize. The Dartmouth Society of Engineers Prize is awarded annually for outstanding performance in an engineering project by a Bachelor of Engineering student or student team. This year's prize goes to Megan Dagler, William Jewett, James Capel, Karina Packer, and Alex Rowe for their BE capstone project where they use sound biomechanics and motion analysis to develop the working specifications for a bike. This is the point at which you should be rising and coming to the stage. Stay there. They developed an adjustable prototype bicycle to challenge and validate their assumptions and built a production model bicycle from scratch. Their final product, the Libby Leaner, is not only technically sound and well-designed, but in many ways a work of art and one that is in fact market-ready. Congratulations to this team of students. The Charles F. and Ruth D. Goodrich Prize is awarded annually in recognition of outstanding achievement with special emphasis on academic achievement. This year's prize goes to PhD candidate Adam Glazer. Adam? Adam not only achieved a high pass in 10 of his 11 courses, but he contributed to 17 published papers, including 7 as first author, and developed a way to do tomography of radiation beams with Cherenkov light imaging, which led to 3 patent filings in addition to the 17 papers, and the establishment of a startup company to develop the technology. So please turn so that we may take your photograph with the award. The Thayer School of Engineering Corporate Collaboration Council Engineering Management Prize is awarded for outstanding performance in the MEM internship course and project by an MEM degree candidate. This year's prize goes to Darshil Gandhi. Darshil? For his project conducted in conjunction with Borealis Ventures, Darshil created a new data-driven tool to speed up by 29% the time needed to reach an investment decision. This new tool resulted subsequently in a swift decision by Borealis Ventures. We need to extend a job offer to this candidate. Congratulations, Darshil. This year, the Olmsted Engineering Science Prize and the Thayer School Faculty Award for Excellence are being awarded together. The Richard W. Olmsted 1932, Thayer 1933 Prize is awarded annually to a Dartmouth senior majoring in engineering sciences in the AB degree program to recognize outstanding performance in the major. The Thayer School Faculty Award for Academic Excellence recognizes the student who has obtained the highest academic record in coursework required for the Bachelor of Engineering degree. I am pleased to announce that this year both awards go to Sarah Hammer. Sarah? Sarah, who many of us know as the student diligently working away in the Great Hall on problem sets at any hour of the day and night, achieved a 4.0 GPA in the engineering sciences major modified with chemistry. And at the same time, she also earned a 3.98 GPA in her Bachelor of Engineering coursework. Extraordinary performance. Congratulations, Sarah. The Thayer School Dean Service Award recognizes the student or students who have made exceptional contributions to Thayer School, Dartmouth College, or the broader world. The recipient is selected from nominations made by members of the Thayer School community, faculty, staff, and students alike. This year's award goes to MS degree candidate Christian Ortiz. Christian? As one of Christian's nominators says, anyone you talk to at Thayer has interacted with Christian in some way. He has helped students in Engines 21, the Introduction to Engineering Project Design course, with their projects, work with Professor Vicki May in Thayer's Design It, Build It summer camp for high school students. He gives tours of Thayer to prospective students, has assisted with first-year students' information expo, has spoken at orientation events. He served on the Thayer Student Philanthropy Council, has helped Thayer's Development Office with alumni tours and events, helped with this year's Chaired Challenge, created many gifts for Thayer visitors and guests in the machine shop, and he has represented the Biomimetic Design Lab at Thayer School's open house. Many of you have seen him in the basement, making cotton candy as a demonstration of the properties of material science that's particularly appealing to a certain age demographic that comes to visit our open house. Christian is known at Thayer School as someone who is always willing to pitch in, always able to get things done, and in doing so makes Thayer School a much better place. Congratulations, Christian. The John C. Woodhouse Engineering Design Prize is awarded annually to a Thayer student who has shown innovation and ingenuity in developing inexpensive yet effective experimental research equipment. This year's prize goes to BE candidates Jonathan Brink-Roby, Eric Clemenson, Malia Kawamura, Matthew Keller, and Eric Miller for their BE Capstone Engineering Design Project, testing and validated a 10-horsepower Walvastart propulsion system. Walvastart is a marine propulsion system that aims to achieve efficiency by mimicking the motion of a whale's tail. The team built a prototype, conducted extensive testing to validate the efficiency of the propulsion design system in just a two-term engineering design course project. Congratulations to you all. The John C. Woodhouse Environmental Engineering Prize is awarded annually to a Thayer School student or team who in a given academic year have done the best work in the field of environmental study or research. This year's prize also goes to a student team: Christopher Brown, Sarah Hammer, James Kennedy, Timothy Sirks, and George Wanjiru for their BE capstone project designing a system for removing contaminants from agricultural runoff from Shelburne Farm into Lake Champlain. The team set a primary goal of removing at least half of the phosphorus in the runoff from the farm's compost piles. As part of their project, they not only designed and provided guidelines for a 55-gallon pilot-scale system, but they recommended that a future Engines 8990 group be tasked with completing laboratory testing and constructing a reactor ready for full deployment in 2016. Congratulations to the team. The Caroline Henderson Prize is awarded annually to the outstanding MEM degree candidate in recognition of academic achievement and service. This year's prize goes to Heather Cluck. Heather? With a record of high passes and passes equivalent to a 3.85 GPA, Heather earned the highest GPA in the MEM class of 2015. In addition, she is an outstanding design engineer, with her group having won the design class prize very recently in Engines 146 Computer-Aided Mechanical Engineering Design. Her work on a low-cost water purification system for the developing world also earned praise and recognition from Engineering 178 Technology Assessment. Congratulations, Heather. The Special Faculty Award for Engineering and Service to Humanity is provided annually to recognize a student or a team of students in any degree program for exemplary achievement focused on the application of engineering in service to society in the true spirit of the Thayer School of Engineering. This year's award goes to a team of students, BE candidates Scott Hansen, Stephen Jenkins, Jamie Potter, and Julia Zakorski, all of whom are dual degree students, for their BE Capstone Engineering Design project advancing the development of the Safapani electrocoagulation system for removing arsenic from contaminated drinking water in Nepal. The team created a SolidWorks design of the housing for the system, built a working prototype, wrote assembly instructions, and produced a pictorial user guide so that users not able to speak English would be able to quickly set up, adapt, and use the system to remove contaminants from drinking water. Congratulations on an outstanding piece of work. The Brianna S. Weinstein Engineering Design Prize is presented to a student or team of students who have demonstrated outstanding design skill in developing or creating new technologies, systems, or adaptive devices to address the needs and challenges of people, particularly when appropriate, children or adolescents with physical or developmental disabilities. This year's award goes to the student team of Brian Flint, Catherine Franklin, Blake Osborne, and Kirsten Seegers. For their BE capstone design project, they created an inexpensive, easy-to-use device for treating postpartum hemorrhage to address the high rate of maternal mortality in developing nations. In addition, the team created a pictorial instruction manual, provided the potential for FDA 510(k) approval, and submitted a provisional patent application for filing. The group plans to continue to work with a Tuck first-year project group to develop a business plan, file a utility patent, and gain 510(k) approval, all with the goal of making this life-saving device available to physicians and communities in the developing world. Congratulations. Every year, the Thayer School faculty and students recognize an individual who has demonstrated excellence in the classroom, teaching across a broad range of courses and projects that embody the Thayer School approach to engineering education. I am pleased to announce that the 2015 Excellence in Teaching Award goes to Dr. Mark Laser, Senior Lecturer and Senior Research Scientist at the Thayer School. Mark? Mark teaches courses in the chemical engineering area on fundamentals of chemical engineering, chemical kinetics and reactor design, chemical process design, energy systems, and energy conversion. With a BS in chemical engineering from Cornell, a Master of Arts in Liberal Studies from Dartmouth, and a PhD from the Thayer School, Mark is clearly broadly educated in the Dartmouth and Thayer tradition and held in extremely high regard by his students. To quote a few, "Professor Laser is always available and happy to answer questions," says one recent graduate. Others, "Professor Laser holds students to the highest standard. He is incredibly knowledgeable and his classes move incredibly fast. He has a true passion for teaching energy conversion. The class was much harder than I expected." Do you sense an emerging theme? "But he made it worth it. Professor Laser was very good about making sure everyone understood the material. He is super approachable, and finally, the ultimate compliment from a student, an overall cool guy." Mark, we're pleased to recognize you for your outstanding teaching contributions. And finally, each year, the Thayer School recognizes a member of the staff for an outstanding contribution to students' education and to the work and community of the school. This year, the 2015 Outstanding Service Award for Staff goes to Mr. Kevin Barron, the manager of the Thayer School Machine Shop. During the 17 years that Kevin has managed Thayer's Machine Shop, he has taught virtually every Thayer student what he calls the doing side of an engineering education. Overseeing the Machine Shop's professional staff, numerous student interns, and hundreds of workshop users each year, he stresses the education that students gain from design and fabrication tools. As he points out, every step in the manufacturing progression exposes students to important engineering considerations across a wide range of disciplines. Having learned his own skills in his father's machine shop, at the Harvard Extension School, and finally at MIT's Lab for Manufacturing, Kevin has written that it's a privilege to share his life lessons in advancing Thayer School's mission. I have to add, Kevin is also the most collaborative member in many ways, perhaps on the Dartmouth campus. Wander into the machine shop and you find not only students at all levels, from ABs to PhD students working there, but I have encountered faculty from physics, from the arts and sciences, even recently the head of the studio art department, working collaboratively with Kevin with the machine tools and the facilities of the Thayer School of Engineering staff. It's a true testament to what Dartmouth represents as a broad educational institution. Congratulations, Kevin, and thank you.